What's up, YouTube? This is Spade here, back again with another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. And today, I'm gonna bring you guys an underused match. I should really make a real UU team. And today, what I have for you guys, a while ago, a backstory again. A while ago, a bunch of guys dropped from OU to UU. About like 2 weeks ago or something, and I decided to make a team of these new underused guys. So there you guys can see the teams. I have Tornadoes, Whimsicott, Machamp, Chandelure, Porygon 2, and Darmanitan. They are all underused now. You can use them there. People just didn't use them in OU, so they just dropped. And here we go. I decided to make a team with all these guys. But the problem is, together, these guys, they are kind of weak to Stealth Rocks. Half of my team is weak to Stealth Rocks, and 5 of my guys are weak to other kind of entry hazards. And he has a Nidoqueen, I don't have a Spinner, I don't have a Stealth Rocker, so this is definitely going to be an interesting match. So, I'm gonna lead with my Tornado bro, Tornadoes, because you know, I have U-turn, so if it's an unfavorable lead matchup, I can just, you know, U-turn and go from there. And he has a Nidoqueen, of course he leads with it because he wants to set off his rocks. I definitely should have tried to counter that better, but I go into my Porygon 2 and I actually trace his sheer force as he sets up rocks. So if we want to be overly technical about it, I win right here, because 5th Gen Dream World and Gen 4 TM doesn't work. So you have to decide between the best move in the game and the added power by sheer force, and he has both, which, you know, is not legal. But you know, whatever, it doesn't actually play a big of a role in this match. And I just go for the Ice Beam here. I tried to go for Toxic because I was thinking he wouldn't want to stay in on Ice Beam, which is an easy 2-hit KO, but he does, because he just wants to get up his hazards, because, you know, I have no Spinner. So anyways, I go for the 2-hit KO. He tries to Dragon Tail me, I guess, or Roar me out, so, you know, he doesn't even get a chance to attack me anymore, which is cool. And he sends out his Mamoswine, which is obviously not Mamoswine, so I was thinking he would Focus Blast me with his Zoroark, so I went for the Recover to scout how much it would do, but instead he sets up a Sub, following with a Nasty Plot, so I'm like, damn, this might be bad. So I go for the Ice Beam, and, you know, break his Sub finally at least, and then he's gonna go for the Night Days, and I was like, why don't you go for Focus Blast, but I guess he just didn't wanna miss or something. But since he's carrying leftovers over, you know, Life Orb, I think I should be able to live 2 of these. You know, kinda depends on min-max damage, like you can see. But I'm gonna go for Discharge. Unfortunately, don't get the Para Hacks, and he goes for Night Days, which I do live, which is excellent because I get to KO him with a Discharge. But the thing is, he can easily revenge kill me with anything he has. He goes into his Alakazam. I'm just gonna stay in as a fodder because Stealth Rocks are up, so definitely no point to switch out. And this next play, probably one of the most important plays I made during this whole match. I go into my Chandelure, right, which is obviously Scarfed like each and every one of them is. So he's gonna be thinking that I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball, and he has his own Porygon 2. So if I would be him, I would definitely switch that thing in against my Chandelure, because it pretty much perfectly counters my Chandelure. So what I'm going to do is pull a double switch into my Daruma, Darmanitan, and what do you know, he switches out and goes into his Porygon 2, just like I was predicting. Since he has his Toxic Spikes and Stealth Rocks up, I definitely just cannot make any extra risky switches. But the switch into P2 in this situation was like so obvious, so that I decided to pull a double switch, and it does pay off big time. And now I'm gonna hit this thing with that Choice Banded Stab Flare Blitz, and it almost KOs him, but he's gonna be able to go for the Recover. But now he has to make a decision. What is he going to sack on his team? Because Flare Blitz is definitely going to destroy something, and he does decide to leave in Porygon 2 for the Flare Blitz, which is amazing. Because now my best option to win this game is with my Scarf Chandelier, which is able to outspeed everything on his team. But this Porygon 2 was completely walling my Chandelier. So this is definitely going to open up a possibility for a Chandelier to sweep later during this match if I just play my cards right. But anyways, after the double knockout, I send out my Tornado Bro. He goes into his Mamoswine. I go for the Hammer Arm. This is a mixed Tornadoes that I wanted to try out for this match. And he goes for EQ, predicting me to switch again, because I already made one risky prediction. He thought I would do it again, go into my Chandelure or something. But at this point, I don't really need to make that kind of risky prediction anymore, because I got that, I got that freaking Porygon 2 out of the way. But he looks to be banded since he does switch out, and he goes into his Cofagrigus, which I now hit with a Hurricane, which does way over half. I love this thing, Tornadoes. And I actually have left this on this thing because I think I made this after like a sub Nasty Plot Thunderous, and I forgot to left this on. I should have had the Life Orb or something, but it didn't really make too big of a difference during this match. And my second Hurricane unfortunately does miss. It's like Focus Blast, 70 accuracy without rain. But this time it hits, and in the first time it already did way over half, so this should KO, and it does, so I got the Cofagrigus out of the way, which is nice. And let's see what he's gonna send out next. I think he's just gonna, Mamoswine, and he's most likely just going to kill me off with the priority Ice Shard, which is, just fine. Since he is banded, I think I can just go into Machamp that I have on my team and, just Dynamic Punch on this thing. And, the reason why Machamp went UU is, most likely because of Conkeldurr, just like me and Chase were talking in our podcast. By the way, check that out if you still haven't. I guess I could leave a link in the description. But anyways, obvious stuff happening here. He Ice Shards for the last minute damage. I go for the Dynamic Punch and take him out of here. So now, it all comes down to whether his Alakazam, his last guy, is he Life Orbed or Focus Sashed? I'm really thinking he's Life Orbed, because that's what pretty much everybody runs. And since he already did switch out earlier, he was fearing me to, KO him, obviously. So I'm thinking he is, just Life Orb. But we'll see. I go into my Scarf Chandelure. Of course I outspeed him. I go for the Shadow Ball. And let's see. The HP goes down. And boom. No Focus Sash. So I will win the game. It was a 2-0 match. So a pretty good game. I still had my Whimsicott left. And which, really wouldn't have been able to do anything to Alakazam. Especially, when it's toxic. But indeed, that will be the game. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a pretty interesting game. This team, completely sucks. So, if you think that you can just, put some really good old OU pokes together to form a UU team, you are definitely wrong. Because these guys do not have any kind of synergy whatsoever. And, like you saw, the Stealth Rocks and Toxic Spikes definitely hurt my team a lot, but I was still able to pull it off, and indeed, that was the game. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm also closing in on the 20k subs. I'm kind of still thinking I'm probably just gonna do a podcast for it, or I might post, some sort of random sweep or something, and talk about stuff a bit. But we'll have to see. You guys can also leave some comments below if you have some sort of suggestions. But at this point I'm kind of I don't really like doing. I've done so many crazy sweeps, and it just doesn't feel the same anymore. But I might make some sort of video talking about it, have a battle running in the background, and then possibly do that podcast too. But we'll have to see when I get to the 20k. But anyways, thanks a lot for the support. 20k is indeed closing in on fast. But anyways, that will be enough of rambling for today. I guess I could do a question of the day. So what do you think about these Oh, you guys that just recently dropped down to UU, leave your comments and feedback about that. If you want to hear my opinions and thoughts, you can go listen to the 40-minute podcast that I did last week. And I will, leave that in the description like I was talking about earlier again. But indeed, enough of rambling for today. Thank you for watching. This is the Flaming Spade signing out. Peace.